let's put on some lashes. So the things you will need, you'll obviously need a pair of false lashes. I'm going to use Hattie today, more wispy, so you can see what these look like. You need your lash glue if you want a lash applicator, and then I recommend, I look down, here's a mirror, I look down into a mirror when I do it, so I always have a mirror handy. So that's all you need to put your lashes on. Okay, so when you start, you want to, when you first get them, they're going to be in this pack. There's going to be a little glue to keep them down. You want to take your lashes off gently. Okay, mine have obviously been used before. So then you're going to trim them to your eye shape. So what you want to do, these are trimmed to me already. You want it to come, start where your natural lash line starts, and you don't want it to hang off the edge. If it's too far in like that, it's going to poke you and be super uncomfortable, and you're going to hate wearing lashes. Same with the end. If it's hanging, it's going to poke you here and it's not going to be comfortable. So you want it to start where your lashes naturally start, and then, oop, I got to get it there. And then you don't want it to go past your natural lash line. So you want them to look, I mean, they're fake lashes, but you don't want them to look like crazy in the center, and they're going to be uncomfortable there. So you trim them. Then in order to get them to shape to your eye better, you roll the band. These are on a super, especially Hattie, super thin cotton band to make them more comfortable. So you roll them like this, and that kind of gets it in that C shape to form to your eye. The more you wear them, the more that they will, I just got to get this glue out. The more you wear them, the more they'll form to your eye anyway. All right, next step is applying lash glue. So our lash glue is a brush on. It is latex free, phthalate free. So it has a little brush. So you are going to apply, I'm gonna try and get a good handle of this, a thin coat where the lash will be touching your eyelid. The lash should not be touching your actual eyelashes, okay? They should get close, but not touching. All right, I also do not put too much glue. So I'm gonna spread, I have a little extra right there. Just gonna spread it out. You don't want it oozing from when you place the lash on, because you don't want it to get near your lashes. And then I not concentrate, but I put a little extra on each end so I don't get any sort of lifting. And then I'm actually gonna put this lash down. See how it's purple-ish? That means it's still wet. I'm gonna put that lash down, and I'm going to put glue on this lash, because you want the glue to dry enough that once you place the lashes, they don't move. You want the glue to get nice and tacky before you start, because if it's still wet, like I said, the glue will kind of ooze out. So there we go. And you don't want it near your lashes, your own lashes. Okay, so this one is all set too. And I'm just gonna, it takes about 30 seconds to a minute. The newer the glue is, the longer it takes, just because it's newer glue. The older glue will be a little bit tackier. Okay, so I'm gonna place my lash into my lash applicator, and I have shorter lashes over here. These are still, they look shorter, but they're actually just wispy long. So this one is gonna go on this eye. Okay, so it's still a little bit too wet for me. I like it to be pretty tacky. So the trick on putting lashes on, first of all, if you've never done lashes, you should wear eyeliner. So I just have Naomi's Glam Bam. I just put like if you have the eyeliner on, it kind of gives you a target to put your lash onto. So that way you don't get it quite too close to your natural lashes. The next thing is I hold, you can see my nose, you can hold a mirror right under your nose and you look down. That way it kind of closes your eyes so you again can get closer, I have to rearrange, closer to your lash line. Okay, See how we just have a little bit wet right there. So I'm gonna let that go. So again, you're gonna hold it here and then you're gonna look down in place. I do the center first. I have birds, they're loud. You're gonna do the center first and then you place down the 2 corners. Okay, so I'm gonna show you on this side first. Look down, so you're gonna get a good view. Look down and then you place the middle. And I kind of hold it for a second. And then you can either use the little tweezers, oopsies. And then I just make sure that my corners are popped down. And in place. And then I kind of push the band down. See how it doesn't look like the Hattie Lash is so pretty. It just looks wispy. Okay, then I push the band again. You can use this end to kind of fluff your lashes in with, like lift everything. Make sure it's up and not like sticking outward. So there's one, and then I'll quick pop on the other one. Okay. When you start, you may not want to, oh man, you may not want to like do the glue for both of them. Okay. So then again, I have it in my lash applicator. I'm gonna look down, place the middle and then the 2 corners. There we go. Again, looking down into the mirror is, I think, key. And when I first started, I placed it with my thing and then I actually used my fingers a lot. But now, sometimes I go back to my fingers, but I find this works. It's all like practice, right? There you go. So there is, this is the Hattie Lash. And that is lash application. I want to just, to take your lashes off, you're going to want to use a non-oil like makeup remover. I use micellar water on a Q-tip and I run it along the top of my lash band and then up like that. Once your lash gets kind of loosened, then I kind of run it underneath the lash to pull the lash off. You don't want to tug your lash off your eye. That's uncomfortable. And you want to act like make sure the glue is loosened. Then when you're done, you want to store it on like what it came on. And that is how, so if you look, I'll post like how many wears your lashes get, but I honestly get double or more wears out of each, probably or more out of each lash, because I just take care of them. So that is putting lashes on and then a little bit on taking them off. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.